Greetings from Northeast Brazil. This year we have made the effort to grow our children's work in Box Preto, a neighborhood of Washington. It is a small beach town. On the road in are the fishermen who go out in these sailing rafts to fish. Today they are lighting for a sailboat race. Their boats have been painted and people are on the beach for the big event. On the upper end are the owners of the nice houses who come out to the beach on the weekends. In the middle are the people who take care of the houses, or work in the hotels, or commute from jobs or the business. We purchased a big rundown house and fixed it up for our children's enrichment program. It is also a retreat center to rent out and financially support the children's ministry. Lastly, it is a meeting place for a small congregation.
Nós amamos porque nos amou primeiro. Primeiro é João 4:19.
Nós amamos porque ele nos amou primeiro. Primeiro João 4:19.
Muito bem.
Music camp started up again this July after 3 years of COVID-19. Over 270 people from our churches participated, including 10 young musicians from our church. It was a real boost for our music program. Most of the music is written by people from our churches. Camp begins on Tuesday, and we present 3 performances, Saturday evening, Sunday morning, and Sunday evening. Also included are recitals and workshops. The days are long, from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m., and everybody loves it. Joy and Dirk, our daughter and her family, made a short visit after several years of absence. They got to see the results of a project they helped fund. It was a special time as we visited friends in significant places from Joy's past. We all enjoyed the dune buggy trip on the beach. Remember the haunted house from last year? This year we cleaned out the house and burnt all the furniture and renovated it completely. We will now clean it spiritually by walking through it and in Jesus' name commanding any remaining evil spirits to leave. We are coming to the end of the 9th year of our enrichment program in Juazeiro do Norte. As we told you, several of the boys who participated have already been murdered due to gang violence, altercations with the police, drug and robbery involvement. But we are grateful for those who are now continuing their education, have jobs, for the 7 adolescents who participated in the music program at church, and for the 7 teenage and adult young men who are actively involved in leadership at Union Baptist Church. One is finishing his 2nd year of Bible college. The latest news is that on October 11th, Jean and I celebrated 60 years of marriage. God has been so good. We had a Thanksgiving service and celebrated how God has been so faithful through all these years.
Moçambique é país da África do Sul.
We are excited about a new project in Mozambique, a country of 30 million people in Southeast Africa. We would like for you to meet Mozinho e Aidelene Mushaya.
Até aqui te ajudou o Senhor.
Saudações de Moçambique. Sou Mozinho João Mushaya, moçambicano. Sirvo ao Senhor em Moçambique há mais de 20 anos.
Eu sou Miriam Fernandes Mushaya e tenho 16 anos. Eu sou Moisés Fernandes Muxaia e tenho 14 anos.
Eu sou Iana Fernandes Muxaia e tenho 12 anos.
E nós somos filhos de missionários e servimos junto com nossos pais em Moçambique.
Wai kumala, wai susala, wai pekala, wai sale, ae, alulamile.
Ayel Delaney was one of my piano students when she studied at our Bible college. She is going to tell you her story.
Eu sou a Ildelene Fernandes Muxaia, sou brasileira. Fiz o Seminário Batista do Cariri no ano de 2000. No mesmo ano conheci o meu esposo, pastor Mouzinho João Muxaia. Nos casamos no ano de 2004. Em 2005 fomos a Moçambique junto à missão Até e lá começamos o trabalho Projeto Ebenezer.
Mouzinho and Ayel Delaney were married and returned to Mozambique. Unable to work with Child Evangelism Fellowship, Ayel Delaney worked independently while Mouzinho continued his work with Child Evangelism. He eventually left the organization to work with her and start churches. We are going to visit a small part of this ministry.
Este é o dia de preparação para o encontro com Deus de Abraão. Vencer o orgulho, limpar, somente nele há poder sem igual. Esse é o tempo de se humilhar e ao Pai bondoso clamar. Nos ajudou o Senhor. Ebenezer, Ebenezer, Ebenezer. Até aqui nos ajudou o Senhor. Misericórdia, perdão haverá pra quem em Deus confia. We bless your name, Almighty God. We bow before you. We glorify. Oh, we glorify you. Yeah, we glorify. We glorify. Makanaka Mari, Makanaka, Makanaka Mari, Makanaka, Makanaka Mari, Makanaka, Makanaka Mari.
The first cyclone, 2019, took off the roofs, and the second one in 2021 took down the walls. Everything you have seen has been destroyed. Some of the children and their families were buried alive in their homes.
Em 2021, chega o segundo ciclone que destruiu até as paredes. Perdemos tudo: computadores, máquinas de costura.
Agora, começamos a reconstruir um novo edifício no mesmo local.
They have torn down the old buildings and are reconstructing them with reinforced concrete to withstand future cyclones. Some of you have already given generously, and the work is progressing. At the moment, Monzinho and his family are in Brazil studying in our seminary to get an approved degree in order to start a Bible college in Mozambique. I love to hear the Mozambicans sing. The lead singer makes a statement, and the others answer. They say that they're not dancing, they're marching.
Mas ainda este ano pretendo viajar para Moçambique para ir ajudar e acompanhar o trabalho que ficou sendo realizado com a nossa equipe.
This is the line from last year's baptism, and there are still people waiting to be baptized because there was not enough time last year for Monzinho to baptize everybody in the short time he was in Mozambique. Before the cyclones, they were helping about 600 children, and now, after COVID, they only have resources for 250 children. Much of this support is coming from our churches in Brazil, but it is not enough. We need you to help. Would you like to give a donation to help these needy children and their families? Most of these children are being raised by single mothers or grandmothers, and they only eat once a day. Their needs are great, but the results are even greater.
As crianças ao Senhor. Avante, 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 Ebenezer. Na missão do Salvador.
We can give hope to these children. What are the results? Some of these graduates have finished college and are practicing medical doctors, engineers, lawyers, and teachers. But 8 of them have prepared to be pastors, teachers, and missionaries. 2 are studying at our seminary here in Brazil with Monzinho. They will return with him to open the Bible college in Mozambique. Jean and I pray that you have been touched by the needs in Mozambique. At the beginning of this year, we visited family and friends and shared these needs with them. A substantial offering was then sent to be used for disaster relief after a third cyclone. Early this year, heavy flooding destroyed homes, sweeping away people in the floods. Most of the money is being used to build reinforced concrete buildings to withstand the next cyclone. The needs are great. If so, send your contribution to Baptist Missions. Make your check out to Baptist Missions, Post Office Box 308011, Cleveland, Ohio, 441308011. On a separate piece of paper, write Haworth, Mozambique. To give digitally, go to bmm.org. Remember, a charge will be deducted from your donation.